Good morning. Say good morning, baby.
Good morning.
Alright, so I really wasn't going to vlog because we are like in a total rush. But I figured I would probably open up the vlog with today is the day that I go see a general neurologist. So we'll see what he says. I did my nails last night. I also ate a hamburger with a lot of raw onions, so I'm not feeling too well. My gastritis is acting up. Bleh. But anyway, we're running a little bit late, but still on time because we have a leeway of 20 minutes. So, yeah, we'll see you when we get there. I'll try to record what they say so you guys can get some info too. And then we'll talk after.
Is it worse?
Concentration.
Can you concentrate on something now?
Yeah.
Do arithmetic in your head.
No, looking at something.
Be my guess.
Okay. No.
So she sounds like something.
I'm trying.
Don't distract her. Let her concentrate.
I don't know how to.
What should we do?
I
I want you to
guess maybe
bring
if I look at my, you want me to trigger it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can trigger it.
Do your best.
Okay. It's weird to do that.
Because you're on the spot now. Yeah.
Right, because I don't know when it's going to happen. Sometimes but
Give
most
it
of the
your
time
best
it
shot.
does happen.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Let me see if maybe I
Only your head, as I understand.
Only
from
my
the chart.
head.
Okay.
She does endorse some twitching and shaking in her hands when she's not doing anything.
How do I get to... It just happened a little bit.
That little movement.
Now it
This
just did
way.
a big one.
This way.
Yeah.
Not this way.
This way.
I mean, would you want to take a medicine for this if
No.
there wasn't? Tell me why you're here then.
I just want to make sure that nothing more severe is wrong and that it's going to get worse than what it is.
Right, she's here for her mental health.
It is highly unlikely that nothing severe is going on.
Okay.
It is certainly possible that it could get worse. Without knowing what it is, there are people who have isolated head tremor.
Okay.
Tremor is the most common neurological symptom. Lots of people have tremor. And most of them are much older. How old are you?
37.
Right, most of them are much older than you, but there are people with tremor that can start when they're teenagers, or even earlier than that.
Okay.
Most people with tremor, it involves their arms, and when it involves their arms, it can also involve any other part of their body, their head, their voice, even their legs.
Yeah.
But it usually, for most people, it usually starts with the arms, but occasionally there are people who have isolated head tremor. And there's a debate about what the disease is.
Yeah.
None of the diseases that cause that are serious. It's not like having cancer or, Alzheimer's disease
Well, that's
or
good.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the tremor can get worse. That can
Why
happen.
does it happen? Do you know?
Well, we don't know if that's what you have, because
Right.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
If you can, well, you're not going to be able to, I was going to say if you can take a video of it, but if he never sees it, then you're not going to be able to do that.
Right. Well, he's
There
not.
are
He's not the
people-
type of person to be like watching me, but I'm sure he will now.
But there are people that we've seen who have head tremors, let's say,
I've
and
seen.
initially they just feel it, and then
Yeah.
eventually it gets worse, and then other people can see it.
That's what I don't want.
Well, I can't promise you that won't happen. I can promise you that it is highly unlikely that this is some serious disease that's going to shorten your life or keep you from doing things, but I can't tell you that it might not get worse. It certainly might get worse. If this is this disease, isolated head tremor, then the tremor could get worse. It won't turn into anything else, but
But it's nothing that will hurt her. They're just
well,
the shaking
the
just
problem
get
with
worse.
tremor is that you're dealing with human beings, and
right.
some human beings care what other people see.
Well, that's
so
true.
Some people are embarrassed.
But that's why I said the mental health part,
But,
right?
but in terms of serious diseases like cancer, pneumonia, stuff like that, no, it's there's
I think
no,
the worst part of it was that I saw it. I've noticed it progress, and I couldn't just pretend like it wasn't happening anymore. Like the feeling of it wasn't happening.
well, if it's what I just said, then yeah, it probably will get worse. Usually, close your eyes. You saw a tremor?
I don't know. She just told me. She told me.
Oh, okay. Open your eyes. Make a pointer. Touch the tip of my finger. I'm going to have you stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Other side. So there's a little, and you right-handed?
Yeah.
Right-handed? So
Yeah.
a little bit of tremor on the left. Maybe one beat on the right. I want you to go like this. Like that. Okay.
Yeah, I did her tandem and stuff.
Say it again.
She did tandem pretty well too.
Well, not everybody with tremor are lucky enough not to get a disease into it. If you had your way, you would like to die in your sleep at age 90.
Yeah.
But you know that's not going to happen, right? And if you had to choose a disease to get as you get older, you'd choose tremor in an eye blink.
Yes.
Of course.
Right.
Anyway, it's possible you have this condition, essential tremor. It's possible that whatever it is you have starts with a tremor in your head. It's not going to turn out to anything serious in the sense that you mean, but the tremor could get worse. That's certainly possible.
Okay.
No,
My
I said,
suggestion to you is, A, stop worrying about this, worry about something else. B, if the tremor worsens, come back.
Yeah. But then you said there's nothing you could really do about the
That's not what
tremor.
I said. I said that the medicines that we use for hand tremor don't usually help the head tremor,
Okay.
and that there are injections that can help the head tremor, and probably wouldn't help if you had the tiniest little head tremor. If the head tremor is really severe, the injections may help it.
Okay.
If not, that anybody.
Brain exercises or something. Like, what makes the tremor?
Nobody knows the answer to that. Do you know anything about the brain? You don't know anything about the brain.
No.
Your brain is, different parts of your brain have different tasks.
Yeah.
There's a part of the brain in the back called the cerebellum, and the task of the cerebellum is balance.
Okay.
If you're drunk and
Yeah.
you walk staggering, that's because alcohol affects the cerebellum.
Oh.
If you have a stroke in your cerebellum, you walk like you're drunk,
Yeah.
and you talk like you're drunk.
Yeah.
All we know about tremor is that it has to do with circuits related to the cerebellum.
Okay.
And people with tremor, severe tremor, or people who have tremor for a long time often have a little trouble with balance, just a tiny amount. So little that I missed it. Somebody else discovered it, not me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's what we know, that's all we know about the tremor. It has something to do with this brain's balance organ, the cerebellum.
Okay.
If the tremor gets worse, if it becomes visible, then I would make an appointment, come back, and we'll tell you whether everything I've said really is accurate for you.
Okay.
But until then, probably there's not much we could do. I mean,
Well, I don't want to get on medicine anyway.
theoretically, there is something we could do, but it's hard to arrange. If you feel the tremor,
Yeah.
that means that your muscles are contracting.
So. Okay.
If your head is fairly big, if your muscles contract a tiny little bit, not enough to move your head, you'll feel that.
Yes.
It'll feel like a tremor, but it won't move your head.
Okay.
If they put plates on your muscles, it's called an EMG machine.
Mm-hmm.
They can detect the activity in your muscles even if it doesn't move your head.
I won't
I'm
do
just
that.
telling you.
Oh.
But
I
you'd
won't
have
do
to-
anything.
You'd have to have the feeling of the tremor while you were hooked up to the machine, and
Oh.
see if, and even if it
I'm
was
sure I would.
even if it was negative, it might be deeper muscles that they're not recording from that are doing it. So if it didn't record anything, it wouldn't prove anything. It only if it did record something, then it would tell us that you did indeed have the tremor that I'm talking about.
Yeah, but then there would be nothing I could do about it except for
No,
taking
there would be
medicine.
nothing that we would do about it because
Right.
it's so small that there's no point in
Okay.
risking. The side effects of the medicines, by the way, are not terrible.
Yeah.
Every medicine can have side effects.
Yeah.
All the side effects of these medicines go away quickly if you stop the medicine.
Yeah.
So in that sense, there's no danger to you to take the medicine. But no one
I hate
in their right
take medicine.
mind, doesn't matter. If you need a medicine, you take it. No one in their right mind would give you a medicine for this, for something that we can't even see.
Okay.
Right?
If
Would you
you,
smile?
I'm
Smile, that's it.
I will. Once I leave out of here, I'll smile.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Okay. you've never seen your husband?
Yes.
How long have you been married? About.
We've been together for 20 years.
Okay. When she's upset, when she's nervous, does she shake?
Mm-mm.
Does she ever get angry at you?
All the time.
Right. And when she's angry at you, she doesn't shake. Head doesn't shake. Voice doesn't shake.
Mm-mm.
Tremor can't be very bad.
No, it's not.
No, but I think it's just
When you're
affecting
upset,
her though
when you're
because
angry,
it's
your body
different.
secretes adrenaline. Adrenaline worsens all known tremors. All.
Yes.
So if you have a tremor, it's so mild that even with adrenaline, he can't see it. But that doesn't prove that you don't have a tremor, and that doesn't
Right.
prove that it couldn't get worse in the future. So that I can't guarantee you. All I can guarantee you is you're not going to die of some terrible disease.
Yeah.
And yours may get worse. It may. But it's not going to turn into something else.
Okay.
Okay?
So you do me a favor. When you see my head shake, don't tell me. Because there's no use.
I think he's wrong to do that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
So let's say she is going through whatever she feels like. So she should just like stay calm and just realize, okay, this is nothing. This is just a
She
normal
should
thing.
Continue with her life, do what she's going to do, and ignore it.
Okay.
And if it becomes visible, which it might, then you make an appointment, you come back and see me.
Okay.
And then I will be able to tell you whether everything I have said applies to you.
Okay.
Right now, I think it's possible that it does, but I can't guarantee you that it does.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait. We're going to record this, so we'll have something, if it ever becomes apparent, we'll have you do this again, and we'll be able to compare.
Okay.
But we can't do that with your head.
So that is the update. Whatever it is not going to kill me. And it may get worse. Most likely it will. Gradually. So hopefully, I don't know, but stress does intensify it. So, you know, if I'm anxious or angry, I'm going to feel it more. And just be prepared. If you see my head shake, we know why now. That's about it. That's about all she wrote. You heard the guy. He was hilarious, wasn't he?
He was a weird doctor. He didn't answer the questions the way I wanted him to answer them. See it. Like, yeah, you're probably feeling it.
Yeah, but who wants to wait until it's visual? I do fucking videos. I don't want to sit here and... But anyway, the only thing they do is give medication. And you guys know, I don't like medication. And do I want brain surgery? No, I don't. So... And my grandmother did not shake like that much. So... But I always thought old people just shook. That's why I was like, why am I shaking? I'm not old. But I guess it's... I don't know. But she didn't shake that. She more like... She had twitches. Like, probably, my grandmother probably had anxiety too. But anywho, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I mean, he was weird, but
Just didn't answer the question the way I wanted.
I guess, what was he supposed to say?
I'm supposed to leave feeling
Confident? I was confident.
content with what the findings are. The
What?
tremors of the neck.
Well, the first thing he said
Because
was,
the shake-
okay, let's say you have tremors. What are you going to do? Are you going to take medication? And I said, no, I'm not. I don't want to take medication. I hate medication. So then he said, well, why are you here then? Just to make sure. Like, obviously, if I needed to take medication, if it was, like, severe, I would. So, basically, I have nothing to worry about until I have something to worry about. And to me, no, I don't. I'm going to say, okay, the tremors in the head are not anything to worry about, like you told me. If anything ever comes out from it, hey, this is where we used to live. Guys, hold on. Let me show you. This is where, this building right here, right there, is where we used to live.
Yep.
And Kilo used to be the superintendent in this building.
We lived in the basement right there.
Yep, we lived in the basement.
Not a garbage one.
Yep. And Kilo was superintendent, and I had Tony, and that's where they freaking would throw all the garbage right there.
Yeah, that was the worst day of my life.
This is where, when we got our Section 8, This is where we were living, on this street right here. Section 8 took us out the hood.
It did.
Thank God.
Brought us to the valley.
Yep. Right. Oh yeah. Let's go see.
Before I became the superintendent, we were renting from the ladies, and this is when
Before we got Section 8.
Tony
Yep.
was born in Buffalo. He was born in New Haven.
Tony was born. Yeah.
And then we moved
Tony was born in Fairhaven.
this area. We live right down this street here,
Yep.
Sherman.
This
That's
where-
why I remember both of them.
This is what. Yeah. And Shaquanda used to live down Sherman Ave, down that way. Yep. We used to bus it everywhere. Bus it. Street life.
Well, yeah, I mean, you used to have the city buses. I mean, you know what I mean? You go anywhere. Like, you don't have that in the valley. It's weird.
You do. We do have.
You got that one bus that comes every 8 hours. Take you to Waterbury. Remember Malish? Malish lived up here too. Remember they found that girl dead in there, murdered?
Yep. Look, they still. That's what I'm saying. They still didn't fix her. Sorry, lady.
Oh, there was this one.
Yeah, it was this one. It looks like a.
Piece of shit. And we lived right in that apartment building there. In that
Yep.
buildings, but we lived, I'll tell you right now.
I want to get all our pictures. Yeah, we lived on the. Yep, right here.
That window right there.
Right
is
there
ours. Yep.
on the top floor.
Yep.
So this was our second apartment
Yep.
when we came from Buffalo.
And we rented here.
Yep.
And then
What were we renting? Like 625 a month, I think.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yep.
Then the lady, I don't know how the lady wound up liking me, but she wound up liking me.
She's the landlord. She was the landlord to the other house.
To both of them. Both of these
Yeah,
places.
I don't know. You just got blessed.
Somehow, some way, she was like, "Well, hey, you know, I think she wanted to help out my family. We just coming up. We live rent free. They gave us like a couple of $100 a
Like $300 a month to
Right.
take care of the thing.
to pay for utilities. Like we basically lived for free, but it was the fact that we were in the middle of the hood. Like when you walked out that door, you saw prostitutes, you saw drug dealers, and then that's when I became the superintendent to here.
Yep.
Yep.
But this is where Tony was about 2 years old before we moved out of here.
Yep. Good times. A young man. He was a young man back in these days. But yeah, we got to Section 8, never looked back.
Nope.
I think this is Elmwood Park
Why
here.
would we? Why would we?
So I can keep going that way, but
I don't know where you're supposed to
this is
go.
the way home this way.
This is the park that I used to take Tony to.
Yep, but there's the sprinklers right there, guys.
Yep.
All that will be filled up with water. Pretty good.
Yep,
Then you got
here's
the
the
big
park.
field, the
Remember
park,
always
yep.
coming to the park right here with Tony? Yep.
Basketball courts way down there more.
Laylo and Angie were lucky they were born up there where we live. So yeah, so that's about it. Now Kilo gotta go to work. I'm going home. It's Friday. Bitches.
TGIF.
Maybe I could get this video out today for you guys.
I mean, it wasn't as informative as I wanted to be. Like, he wanted to show you how much he knew, not that he was trying to sympathize and connect with you. Like, I felt like he, you know, like, even when I tried to say, it was like, cut me off and shit. Like, oh.
Yeah, you didn't want to hear what you
Smack
were
it up
saying.
back
I
in
don't
the
know.
fucking head,
He
boy.
freaked me out. Like, you want me to make myself do it? Are you serious? Like, how do I do that? Well, concentrate like you usually do. Okay, well, I did.
It's
And I
hard to do
did get
some
it.
stuff.
I did get it.
Yep.
I get it all the time.
Is there a Dunkin' Donuts right here? No, wait.
There used to be a Dunkin' Donuts right there.
No, I don't want it in the hood. No, it's I don't want no hood coffee. Because I feel like they ain't going to show no love.
Poor Kilo. Kilo hasn't had no coffee yet. It's fine. It's okay. It's good. It's all gravy, baby. Alright, so until the next video, I'll catch you on the flip side. I love you mucho, mucho. Mucho, mucho.
It's cold.